dreaming again. I dream about you now and then. I'm regretting my life. I think I might know your reply. I'm dreaming I'm all alone. A broken heart and no soul. My life is like a hillside. I'm just trying not to slide. The dream ends and now I'm here. A burnt out fire and a warm beer. I'm still waiting for your reply.
So let's try this again. Welcome back to Boxroom Racing. I'm your star in VR, the growing concern, Colin Burns. Sorry about that, folks. Had the stream crash right as the race started, or was just about to start. Don't know if you made your way back in here, John J. Johnnington III. I'm not sure if you're back yet or what the story is. Don't know if my camera's in the right position even. Let's get it. I think it looks okay. But yeah, of course, that ended up being one of the best races I've ever had. You guys missed an absolute doozy. So what can you say? That was the second split, and I ended up with a podium. So I finished in third place. I had the fastest lap I've ever done, and there was no draft involved. So I got a 152. Hey John, you're back. Don't know if you ended up tuning in on Iracing services itself, but ended up with a third place there. And my fastest lap, I got a 152.878. If I go to the screen here, I can bring it across. Yeah, so unfortunately, it ended up being a. It's not installed. Yeah, that was absolutely one of my best races ever. I was losing pace to the guy behind me. I kind of got away. There was an accident in behind me, so it gave me a bit of space, and then slowly they were closing, and they got within about 1.8 seconds, and they were drafting, and there was a pack in front of me, and I was sitting in about 6th, and then 5th place. One person dropped out of the pack in front of me, and then essentially a few of them crashed in front, and I just really picked up the pace, and with no draft I ended up getting this 152, which is like, I think, my fastest lap ever. It's definitely my fastest without draft anyway. So I picked up 152.878. So I picked up a massive, what is that, 82 I rating? Yeah. So I'm up 1750. So I think I am up as high as I've ever been at the moment in I rating. So I'd love to stay north of. Yeah, I think 1750 is definitely personal best. So I'd love to stay north of 1700 right now. I think that's going to be my goal if I can try and bounce between 18 and 17. But it's going to be tough being up in this second split now. There was some really good driving, and it was only because there was an accident in front of me that gave me a chance. I need to figure out a way of qualifying better because I'm still qualifying down in 10th position, and I think that's really hurting me. Oh, and I actually like that song, but I just accidentally hit the wrong button there. So sorry about that, folks. So we're back on camera there. Yeah. So I need to figure out a way to qualify better. I think is essentially what I need to do to improve in this split without needing. I don't know. Yeah, more practice. That's it. You know, and I think all the practice this week is starting to pay off. I started really getting the hang of that. You come to, so it's turn 1, turn 2, turn 3, and then that turn 4, and then I guess it's 5 and then 6, that whole section there, coming down this inside straight. this inside straight here going away, coming back towards the pits there, where I'm starting to make up a lot of my time, where I think I was losing it. So yeah, awesome stuff. Let's register for the next race, and let's hope this thing doesn't die on us again. I think maybe my machine just needed a total reboot. I'm not sure. But let's hope that's the case, and things are good going forward for the rest of the night. At least this camera is working. I was going to have to start and stop the stream anyways, but yeah, that last race, it was good. It was good on the nerves as well, because I just had somebody closing and I just had to focus and start turning some laps, and it seemed like my car was just getting better as the race went on. So I wasn't actually I wasn't braking later, I wasn't doing anything better. I was just focusing on not making a mistake, and my car just seemed to be doing all the work and was just getting better and better times as things go on. And I suppose that's kind of the way with the Skippy. Fuel starts getting lighter, tires are nicely warmed, everything is just in optimal temperatures. I'm gonna assume I know nothing about cars, right? I just drive them in my box room, right? So that's it. Yeah, so pity everybody missed out on that one. It's kind of typical that I had such a good race, and of course that's probably the first time we've had a serious failure on Boxroom Racing, where we've missed a race over a technical issue. So my deepest apologies about that, but these things happen, and I'm a one-man show here. I'm trying to manage audio, the game itself, the video switching. I'm not making excuses for myself, but yeah, I'm making an excuse for myself. Fuck it. I'm gonna make some excuses. So that's that, right? So what's happening in the world of John J. Johnington tonight? Yeah, this race will be gritty. Yeah, there might be a few heads around from the last race that want some revenge. Yeah. So, but at the very least, I wasn't in and around anybody, so nobody will have a vendetta against me. I wasn't actually near any cars on the track. I was like just turning laps by myself for most of the race. So from a viewer's point of view, it was probably a pretty boring race. But from the stats, man, was that ever awesome! 80 plus I rating in one direction is nice. You know, I've only got that much I rating in one race a couple of times, and that would have been through victories probably. And I guess being car number 20 and finishing third, that's going to get you lots of I rating, right? Yeah, many races to the apex, lots of 3 wide. Yeah, and I think that's what happened in front of me, John, and what's happened behind me is there was 2 packs of cars, and I just thought like, oh great, the pack behind me is going to catch me and pass me, and the pack in front of me is just going to keep getting further away, whereas I hung around with the pack in front of me. Didn't matter anyways, because they wiped out, and I kept my distance from the pack behind me. Initially it was just one car who was out in the lead, and then that car got caught by some other cars, and they were all fighting. So I guess they just weren't working together to catch me. Maybe they were just more concerned with passing each other. Going to this camera here, just make sure that we can see this loading into the game itself here. But yeah, really excited about the progress here, and I can see on my I rating chart it is going up and to the right, which will be updated tomorrow, I'm sure. Actually, the I rating is an old I rating on there, so I'll see if that updates again. Yeah, I'm heading towards the top split. It seems that way, John, and that's my goal. That's really, you've asked me that a few times. What's my goal with iRacing? And I think right now I am just solidly focused. You saw me before. You've been here since we started the channel, commenting night after night. You know, keep me company, riding shotgun with me in the box room. As cheesy as it sounds, I'm going to keep saying it. But yeah, thanks very much for all that support. And yeah, that's definitely my goal. So I've stopped switching around the series. Let's stick with the Skip Barber for a little while here, and let's see if we can get to that top split, because I watch a lot of streamers on Twitch. You know, Dutch UK Racing, Ben Evans. You know, Snail Racing, who obviously I'm racing with now, which is awesome, and some of the other snails that are there. And then there is Headhunter VF, who's Carl, and he races Top Split Racing as well. So I watch a lot of the Top Split racers, and I feel like I know a lot of the guys. So for me, getting in there, getting in the mix with these guys, I think would be something pretty cool. Because I've been watching them for a long time on TV. So it's not like I'm meeting my heroes or anything, but kind of like when I was racing Ben Evans, I just really enjoyed. I really enjoyed, or sorry, not Ben Evans, but when I was racing Glenn, because I've been watching his videos for so long on YouTube. and I finally got into his community race. It was just such a cool experience, surreal experience from somebody that I always watch to somebody that I was actually interacting with. It was pretty cool, you know. So yeah, I think getting into the top split is definitely going to be my goal. I'm probably going to bounce up and down, and my I rating could fall again easily. You know, a couple bad races, a few accidents here and there. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but yeah, looking at my my chart overall, I'm still heading in a up and to the right. You know, obviously with the
radio
teeth,
check.
going little ups and downs, but overall I seem to be kind of doing better than worse there. Okay, so I can see that big update on the screen there again. That big dirty update. It really wants me to upgrade. I'm not going to do it right now, of course. I'll just tell it to skip that version for the moment, and then we can look at... I only updated it like this week, so I don't know what the deal is there. We may even forego some of this... Oh, it looks like... looks like there's an issue with the...
Bloody hell, mate.
The old chat box. That's funny, isn't it? Chat box not appearing on screen. I've never seen that before. Let's see if I switch off that and then go back to it. Yeah, it's still there like that. That's really funny, eh? That's a strange one. If I pull up the options for it, okay, that little message just disappeared. Don't know if you could do me a favor and just bang in a test chat there, John, and we'll just we'll see if that's working or not. Man, I suppose when you get one little technical error, they all just seem to happen. Eh? Okay, yeah, no, they're appearing now. Yeah, very funny. I was thinking that the computer may have overheated. It is quite hot at the moment in the box room, and what I do is I actually have two, because it's a laptop that does my streaming, so I have two door stops underneath. Let's get back out to this. I have two door stops underneath the MacBook because it breathes essentially right where the monitor is, and air goes out and up, or air goes down and up. So that alarm always throws me off. The new background sounds. Don't know if you could hear them. But yeah, so yeah, it always it has the potential of overheating. I guess the chassis is good the way that it's solid aluminum, so that it helps it dissipate heat. But getting it up off the table, like, you know, laptops, if you actually put them in your lap, they're no use, right? You know, it's funny, but yeah, it's quite possible that the machine just overheated. I also didn't have the window open to the box room here, which is a no-no. It's been really cold here lately, but with all this machinery running, and this TV behind me is a new heat source, and I can actually feel the heat like coming that direction. I can feel the cold coming from the window now, so so hopefully the cold kind of helps balances things out a little bit in the box room. So thanks for the test chat there, John. Looks like things are going good here. It's 10:12 right now, so maybe what I'll do is I'll just kill the music for now, get this car out onto the track, and then we'll be loading into our race session before we know it. And I can see my
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 43 Celsius.
my Windows setup here has gone slightly off. My Oculus. Reset view. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I think this is something you might want to make use of, John. The old, well, if you did have touch controllers, I don't know if you can even buy them anymore. But you're going to, I would assume you're going to upgrade to a G2 or something like that, or a Valve Index. Valve Index will get you the highest refresh rate, right? But not the highest resolution. So I guess it all depends on whether you want resolution or refresh rate, right? Smoothness or clarity? G2, yeah, it's probably the best choice, I think. I'd wait till it comes out though, just to see how good the tracking is, because there hasn't yet been a Windows mixed reality headset that has good inside-out tracking. Oculus seems to be the only one that's nailed it so far.
Fastest lap.
So that's my biggest question. I know people have reviewed it, and they're not really saying much about it.
The leader has just done 153.70.
But I would make sure that that is flawless before buying that headset. And then obviously you're going to want to see reviews about people testing it with this game in particular, because it needs to use Steam VR. So Windows Mixed Reality, you'll need to use their interface, right? To interface with Steam VR. Yeah. I heard bad things about the tracking, so maybe it was just the controller tracking and not the headset tracking itself. But I've heard really bad things about the tracking. Yeah, but I know you're heavy into them forums, so you'll be well informed before making a decision. I am quite confident about that. You don't need me telling you. I'll tell you anyways, though. You know? Well, you will get to see firsthand. I plan on doing, I was actually thinking about what I'll do. And when I get the Quest 2, I think I'll take this trusty GoPro that's beside me. And I think I will do a little unboxing video of the actual Quest 2. And maybe review it for using directly with Iracing. And how I set it up and how it works. Because it's one thing you don't really see with the Quest is a lot of people, number one, using it for sim racing, which you'll probably see a lot more of the Quest 2 being used. Yeah, Quest 2 day is the best day. Yeah, to be honest, I'm not unbelievably excited about it just because I have a Quest 1 and I really love it. And Quest 2, I'm sure, is going to be awesome. But, I mean, it's really not going to enable me to do anything that I'm currently not doing, you know? I'm a little bit concerned in the way that I'm just hoping my PC is not going to struggle with it, you know, pushing the resolution needed for the display. But sure, I can always dial that back anyways if I have to. I can dial back the quality being sent, you know. So there we go, got a bit of Harris Heller there. Oh, I can see my work headphones are still kicking around on my yeah, whenever production values get increased or increase, you get excited. Well, we got some lighting coming towards the end of next week or early the following week, so production values are definitely going to go through the roof, starting potentially next weekend, but definitely the following week anyways. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to putting in some oh, I keep pressing the wrong button here. Oh, and it looks like my camera's gone again. That's funny, isn't it? Okay, so I don't know what the story is there. It must be the actual cable that's there with the camera. Go to show the. Yeah, it's just some sort of weird issue with the application itself. It says. So it looks like we're shot for this GoPro camera tonight. It's just not happening. I'll plug it out and plug it back in and see if I can get it rocking here. I doubt it though. I think once it's not working, once Steam is up, or not Steam, Streamlabs is up.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 41 Celsius.
So I think that's another cable order I need to make, is get a different cable for this pronto. Let's see if I can get it to show a preview here and then flip the cable over. Yeah, okay, so it's showing a preview anyways, but it's not going to come up here. And we'll do this camera again. Yeah, and it's gone now. Okay, so we'll just use this camera in its place wherever we need to. Hey, what can you do, right? It's just going to be one of them nights where nothing works. Okay, cool. Well, it's not important anyways. But, oh, and I can see, yeah, we got this issue happen sometimes with this camera. Let me go in and fix this. Okay, so it's working now anyway, so at the very least we got this one camera. Thank goodness for multiple cameras. Hey, John. It all started with an on-air light. Yeah. Well, it doesn't look like production values are getting increased tonight anyways. They're definitely tanking right now with all the technical issues we're having. But hey, if I didn't have cool stuff, there'd be no technical issues. So I missed a minute of qualifying here. Now,
pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
from car number
Exit's clear. Okay, Colin.
car
We've
number
got
20
two
to car number
kilometers
8.
at a decent time.
So car number 8 this time. Yeah, even in the future nothing works. Well, any video I ever saw from the future was all like flickering lights, you know, and like futuristic looking broken stuff. You know, so I kind of expected this. You know, glitchy, like super flat screen, see-through TVs. Have you seen these see-through LEDs now? They seem to be kind of popping up everywhere. It seems to be a technology that's going to be the next big thing. Make up for it with a gritty race. Well, let's try and make up for it with a race that doesn't get disconnected from the viewers. So hopefully this race stays on the air here. Yeah, you need to buy a new monitor, that's for sure. A see-through one, right? Or one that you can fold, like those new Motorola Razrs. They're actually not the newest thing in the world anymore, but man, do they look cool. It's like the last thing that anyone needs, though, you know? But I'm sure, like, in the next 10 years, you'll be able to fold an LCD out like a picnic blanket, you know? Is it with that nano dot technology or something it's called, isn't it? One interface, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I got two kind of like 24-inch LED kind of monitors here. Well, you can see them on the camera. They're actually really old, these monitors, and they were really cheap when I got them, and I love the quality of them. I think I just got really lucky picking these up. Because they're old, they're missing all the modern plugins, like there's no display port in or a USB 3 out or whatever on them, but that you kind of get with the new modern monitor. But as far as like just looking at stuff on the screen and forget about everything else, they're awesome. They've served me well for, I don't know, 6 or 7 years now. What brand? I think they're LG. Let me check here when I get on the straightaway. Yeah, they're LG. I do like LG stuff.
P5.
My TV downstairs actually is LG. The WebOS version of it. It's pretty cool. WebOS is kind of the coolest OS I've seen on like on a TV. I really like the versatility of it and the remote, the magic remote that they have for it. It's kind of like a Wii controller the way it works.
The leader has just done
The
it.
apps are so fast and it starts up so quickly. There's no messing about, you know. And you can pre-program like shortcuts to like apps or anything on the remote itself, and like everything gets set up like you program the remote through the TV, through menus in the TV, so there's no like having to memorize multiple button presses and codes and stuff on the remote. It's all just like managed from within the TV. And the accelerometer in it is not managed by IR, or it's not like IR based at all. It's like all done through Bluetooth or whatever proprietary connection they have to the TV, so you never get an issue of like the remote, somebody blocking the remote's view of the TV or anything. It's incredible. Okay, 153.852.
You're currently 1.4 off the leader's pace.
I'm still P8. That's most definitely probably my best qualification time. But okay, I can handle P8. Car number 8, so it probably makes sense. Let's have a look at the field here. Okay, I recognize a few of the names from the last race. Carl David in there as well. We've seen Carl David in races before. And Juan Carlos there at the back. Guillermo, we've seen before. Chris Danoli behind me. And is it Maciek in front of us? I think we've seen Maciek. Terry, I think we've seen Terry as well. So yeah, a few more familiar names in this race. Yeah. So here's to
That's the end of the session. 8th place.
here's to it, you know. So we get out on the grid. Let's not mess around. I think my times are still looking competitive. Hopefully I can just avoid the mess, get myself into a top 10 and not lose iRating. I think my main goal here is going to be to avoid losing iRating. Okay, so in front of us we have number 6, and I don't know how to pronounce the name. I think it might be Maciek, I'm not sure. And then Chris Danoli behind us, or Donnelly.
Good luck, everybody.
And see one or two of the drivers from the last session as well. So yeah, looking forward to this race session. I seem to be doing much better in the actual races than I am in qualification. So so whatever pace I'm doing is definitely race pace and not qualification pace. Do we have all our... Okay, I'm missing one of the overlays, but I may not mess about with it now. So we're missing the one at the bottom, so much apologies about that. Probably should have looked into getting that sorted. There you go. That should be it there, is it? Yeah, nice. Okay. 11 seconds, so either somebody's not going to grid or they're just waiting right till the very last second.
P8. The track temp is 43 Celsius. Okay, Colin, get ready. Green, green, green.
Okay, there we go. Looks like everybody's got an equal jump around here.
Still there. Still there.
Oh, and I
Right
really
side's
had
clear.
to
On your right.
really had to get off the
Right
gas.
side's clear.
Oh, and a big accident behind us. I had to get off the gas, and it looked like the guy behind me didn't.
Jensen is now in the lead.
There's a guy flying up the inside there, Rob. He backed off at the last second, thank goodness. These guys seem pretty erratic here. I just want to safely get through this first lap, then we can figure everything out from there. Guillermo having a go at us there on that corner. Oh, and I really messed up that exit. Hopefully some drafting will save me here. It looks like it has. Old school DRS.
P7.
They sit in P7 currently.
Car right. Hold your line.
Let's back out of this 3 wide nonsense here.
Left side. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear right.
Yeah, I don't want
Clear
this
all
3
right.
wide. I don't want it.
Come on, Colin. Keep pushing. We might get him back.
Yeah, let's worry about surviving this.
Spencer, it's way too early for shit like that.
Left side.
I'm really having to slow down here.
Left side.
These guys in front of me.
Still
Oh, this is
there.
crazy driving. Crazy
Clear
driving.
left.
You don't need to put my tire between yours.
Car right. You're still
Your
there.
wife's making good?
Clear right.
No need for any of this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just saved it there, John. That was a close one.
Warned about track limits. The leader's just done
This
a
guy is gonna.
154.87.
He's looking inside here big time.
The car in front has just posted at 155 on your left. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. That's disappointing, but shit happens. Keep pushing.
Jamie, I'm happy if you want to push up, and I won't overtake till we get up close to these guys.
I think it's a matter of time before people get wiped out ahead the way they're driving, so I'm probably best to just keep myself in this race. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That guy went really slow there. Just keep myself alive here. And work with Paco if he's willing.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
He's going really slow.
On your right. He's still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Alright, Colin. Don't let this guy distract you.
Paco seemed to get a good push off that corner there. He's probably going to take the inside here. I'll happily take the outside.
The leader has just done 153, by take 1, car left. Clear left. New fastest lap for Gonzalez, 153.11. That's the fastest lap of the race. Car left. Still there. He's still there. Clear left. Car left. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Come on, Colin.
I like how that guy has "Are you a moron" preset on his button, because he said it 3 times, so it's obviously one of his go-to button presses. Okay, we got a pass there. Looked like Paco lost 2 spots. He's talking to himself, self-hatred. Maybe. Is that the type of thing you'd be thinking, John, in your cockpit? Hey Sharon, thanks for the like. Welcome to Boxroom Racing.
E7. On your left. Clear left.
Sharon's always good for a like on our stream. Much appreciated. So it's in P7 right now. I'm pretty happy with my position. I think these guys, it's just a matter of time. Hopefully I can avoid it when it goes down. Almost went down there, I think.
Right side. He's still there.
Now I'm in the middle of it.
Still there. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right.
I'd love to get around them though, because this pack behind me is going to catch up and it's going to get messy one way or the other. So I think I just need to do something to get around them. Get out of this draft here for the moment. Back in now. Ooh.
Car left. Clear left. Car left.
Oh, he didn't hit his brakes.
Car right.
Oh man,
Right
he didn't hit
side's
his
clear.
brakes, rolled right back into me. Yeah, there it is, and I was involved. So I got a bent front wing. Yeah, it looks like my race is pretty much done. Man, that was stupid. I really should have kept my distance. I knew it was going to happen. Should have taken my own advice, huh? So what do you reckon? I gotta go in with this wing, eh? There's only half the race to go. Man, guy didn't put his foot on the brakes and rolled backwards into me. That's really annoying. Yeah, you can only be so cautious. That's true. I think I was making the right move because the pack behind me was catching, so maybe I'll stay out and see if I can just draft my way with these guys.
The leader is just done a 153.07.
I don't think I can.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 41 Celsius.
Oh, maybe I can. I can get into 5th.
13th place.
I heard a noise when I braked there, so hopefully my wing doesn't fall off or something. Yeah, I had to go for it now. '13th, okay.
The guy behind has just done a 153.13.
So there's still lots of cars in front of me here, so opportunity to get these places back. Definitely faster than these guys, just a matter of getting around them. I have a feeling there's going to be a disaster on my car at some point. It's making a lot of noises when I'm braking. Hopefully it holds together. Yep, better than 14th, better than 20th or 19th or whatever's left. Better than qualifying 17th and working my way up to 13th with a clean car and only being good enough to be here.
That's a new fastest lap for David, 152.09.
Okay, there's another guy going in, so there's another freebie.
Alright Colin, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel. P12.
Okay, if I can keep this alive, P12 is not going to destroy my I rating. And the next best person behind me is well behind me. 13 seconds. But I can't see myself winning any lap records here with the damage to my car. So it could be a Paco. It could be tipping away. Center one here with only 6th gear. Nice. If I had a 6th gear, John, I might be able to do it. That's in fact what the Skippy is missing, is that 6th gear. The Senna gear. If Senna did it in a Skip Barber, I'd get excited about it, you know? Definitely catching these guys in the windy bits, but I have no straight line pace. It's going to be difficult to get away from them. soon as I move out, I'll
Gap
just,
to
yeah, I
Virus
lose all
behind
pace
is
as soon
now
as I'm out of the
15
draft.
seconds.
I'll just stay out of whatever they're doing here.
Car left, on your right. Clear right.
Ooh, that was risky, wasn't it? Whew. Yeah, I was going too fast.
Left side,
Oh, man.
clear left. Left side, clear left.
That fella. Well, at least I'm around him. Well, he's coming back at me now.
Car right. Clear right.
You gotta be kidding me, man. 'Cause I hope I don't get DQ'd in this race. I don't know.
Come on, Colin. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Rob Blackmore. I think we've seen this lad before. Well, let's stay with him anyways. Maybe salty, yeah. I don't know. There was no need for it anyways. He was racing the other fella fine. I was clearly faster than these lads. I just have damage, so I can't overtake them in the straight. But it looks like he has damage now too, so he's not pulling away from me in the straights or anything. Dangerous, got a bit too up on that curve there.
The gap to Blackmore ahead is increasing. It's now 1.8 seconds.
Yeah, Paco's definitely closed the gap after that though. Ah, Ryan Campbell. Thanks very much for the like. Cambo. Welcome to the box room. Currently sitting P12 here. Running at Interlagos, just outside Sao Paulo, Brazil. This guy in front of me hit me twice on the last lap for I don't know why. Yeah, 12th is mine. 11th would be nice. We got ahead of Rob here. Oh, I thought he was involved in the first incident, yeah. Okay, 1 second exactly behind Rob here. Well, looks like he's gone sideways there. Bye-bye.
Blackmore is getting closer. The gap is now 3.1 seconds.
See you later, Blackmore. Now, I don't know whether what he was doing was on purpose or whatever. Well, as you rightly point out often enough, John, that may appear that way, and then we'll have a look at the replay and it's something else, because it'd be hard to think that he'd want to be crashing into me, you know, with his own iRating at stake. We'll assume good intent until we see evidence of otherwise. The only thing is my wing is badly damaged, and I have no draft now. Yeah, perception is a bitch, isn't it? Oh, I hit my face off that mic.
That was untidy.
So I can see a tight pack of people there, 4, 5, and 6.
P11, 2 laps left.
No. If anything happens on the last lap, hopefully we can take advantage. In that P11 spot right now.
Nice move.
So I'll probably minimize my iRating loss here anyways,
Thanks
but
for that.
it'd be nice to get into that
Brilliant,
P10 spot.
Brilliant. Nice work.
Ah, another off track. That corner's a bitch for the off tracks. Oh, what's going on here? Terry run out of gas? Or was he being sarcastic about the nice move earlier? He was one of the people that was in that tight pack I was talking about. So we're in P10 at the moment then. Which we're very lucky to be in. So let's see if we can bring this home, see if the car holds up. If we can hold Paco off, he's gaining, I think. Yeah, P10's always the goal here, John, yeah. So, it's kind of like getting a tie, isn't it? Yeah, a name like Paco, he's putting on the moves, man.
1 more lap to go.
You give him a chance. That fella's going for it. It's a good racing name, that. Well, he's gaining. He's gaining. Oh, I heard that horrible sound from my car. I have noticed, John, one thing that you may need to get used to is, you know, when you, in the past in iRacing, you'd have that horrible metallic clunking sound, and you know when you hear that, there's damage. Like you've damaged your front wing, or you've hit a curb, and you hear that, like, hollow metal crunch or something. That sound seems to happen now.
Vargas is closing you down. The
Even
gap's
without
gone down
damage.
to 1.2 seconds.
The new sounds. Oh, Paco's right on me now. Oh, and I got that all
Really
wrong.
great racing there. Jeez.
Have we done enough? Have we done enough? It's hard to know.
I was really hoping letting me by Peter was going to let me pass on the straight. Oof.
I think we've done enough.
Yellow flag, caution.
Oh,
P10, there we go, it's over. Bring it back round.
just did enough there, Paco. Hold you off. All right. He's out of time. he seemed like all of a sudden he had a like serious speed that he didn't have before. Wonder where that came from. It wasn't like he was gaining like that. He almost gained 2 seconds on that last lap. But I guess we got a few things to look at here, right? Let's go back in. The last corner's hurting me. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right there. I do nail it the odd time, but it's pretty much by accident. So I'm guessing this lap is where the initial incident happens. So he goes into the back of him. And this is where I thought I was okay. And then he rolls back into me. Yeah, I'm going to do another one, John. Yeah, for sure. Oh, it looks like a lot of people got caught up in that, eh? Yeah, so maybe I wasn't going to be okay either way. But I thought... This one, I thought when he hit him like that, I thought at this point I was going to be kind of go through his car there. I thought at this point I was going to be okay, but obviously he didn't have his brakes pressed and there was just nowhere for me to go. So yeah, massive collision there. Looking there. Okay, and then I suppose we'll have a look at this lap here would be where I overtook these lads. Oh, Bob, very nice. Welcome. We're just looking back at some craziness here that went on this race. Don't know if you were around for any of it. I know you've been known for watching and not talking to not disturb me. So yeah, here I am keeping my distance, learning my lesson, and then all of a sudden I saw that opportunity and took it. Now will we go back to him, will we? Okay, so there I am, and that's not me, I'm in front of this car. So let's see what he does coming around this corner. I think he just didn't hit his braking zone. He also didn't turn, he just went straight. Yeah, gonna do one more race, Bob. Actually, speaking of that, let's kick on a little bit of music while we're watching the replays here. Yeah, so unfortunately that happened. We can see it did sound like he got on the brakes a little too late. And maybe he just couldn't turn. And I turned into him, but like, I mean, I was running out of road, right? I mean, felt like money just got created. Well, we do cockpit for this fella. Doesn't actually look like he even turned his wheel. So like, and then it happened again, right? We'll just go around the corner here, and then let's see what happens here, because he hits me again, right? Maybe that was probably my fault, or it was just driving. Okay, let's get out of this. And this camera's still not working over there, so yeah, we'll just jump onto this screen there. So, feel like money just got created. Not with this song now, the last song, right? The Harris Heller. So yeah, Bob, just so you know, Dave is on Twitch, so you won't see his comments in the chat. You'll only see them on the screen there. So yours are probably the only ones that are popping up on the Facebook chat, because we are going live on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Twitch all at the same time here. So thanks very much for joining. Box from Racing. I've had some serious technical issues happening tonight, and my brand new camera over here, well, not my brand new one, the new one that I'm using anyways, is not working because of a technical issue, and I'd have to stop the stream and start it again to get it working again. So we're just gonna leave it for now, unless it's just magically on the list here again, and I can double check that. No, and it's not an option to select, so we will just ignore that. How do I feel about curved monitors? Yeah, I mean, like, I think the whole curved TV thing was a bit ridiculous. Do they upset me? No. I can see the use for curved monitors if you wanted a really big monitor and it was near you. You'd have to look side to side unless it was curved. But this whole like curved 50-inch TV that's on the other side of the room has absolutely no reason for it to be curved. Curving should be to like squeeze in, you know, extra screen, you know, within your vision, you know. So if it's not doing that, they upset me. If the price was right, I don't know. Depends on the application, right? I wouldn't, you know, if the price was right, maybe. But I don't think I could deal with a curved TV, but I could definitely deal with a curved monitor at my desk. I'll put it that way. Unless like my TV was in my room. Oh, hey Scary, what's happening, man? We just got punted there. Just got punted there in our last race. Managed to pull out a P10, which was happy days. Actually, I never actually looked up the result there, the iRating result. Just getting ourselves registered for the next race here. I'll see what that came in. Yeah, doing the Skippy, man, at Autodromo Jose Carlos Place, Interlagos, just outside Sao Paulo, Brazil. So it's actually not coming up on my my one page there. We had a so far tonight we've had a P3. Seem to be racing in the second split, and then we just had a P10. Yeah, so pretty happy with that P3 earlier, and I'm racing with good pace. Just seems to be actually, let me go into my results here. Oh, cool. Yeah. Good successes there. Yeah. No, great. I know you got that new wheel, so you're probably just really playing the game hard this week. Man, I want a new wheel. So that was a iRating loss of 6. I can pull it onto the screen there for you. So there I am here. So that was an iRating loss of 6. So I'm down to 1744 now. So still staying above that 1700 mark, which is where I want to be currently. Just to confirm, that was split 2. No, that was actually split 3. Wow. So strength of field 17-17 in split 3. So it is a competitive week. Maybe that's why I've seen some more familiar names. But yeah, we were having a good race. Got caught up in an incident there. Yeah, what can you do, right? And been having some technical issues myself tonight, so I have a brand new lovely camera, no new wheel. That's my wife, ladies and gentlemen. Fair play. I don't blame you. Got some new lights on the way though, so new lights, no new wheel. That'll come in time when new wheel becomes a necessity, you know, becomes a necessity, because new wheels are necessary. No new wheels. Now you're gonna team up with my wife against me here. You're just trying to gain brownie points. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh man. Well, the only reason, Sinead, why I want a new wheel is because John J. Johnington keeps sending me photos of his wheel, and I think it's just awesome. And you know, he keeps letting me know that I need a new wheel if I want to progress at the game and stuff. You know, so you know, if I want to be taken seriously, you know, I need a wheel like his. But yeah, Scary's got a nice new Fanatec wheel. Was watching his stream there. He streams on Twitch as well, Scary Moves. You can follow his Twitch if you like. He was setting up his wheel there yesterday. I was watching him there, going through all the settings and everything. It was pretty cool. Yeah, I think pedals would be my first buy in that side of things. Yeah. HV Sprints.
Radio check.
Okay, so we're back on the track here. We got 10 minutes to throw down some practice. Yeah, let's do some practice. Actually, let's... Rhymotech load cell. I'm popping in myself. I think Scary, you did that, didn't you? You put so Scary had a G29, and he put in a load cell, no pedals. Fair play to you. I can't blame you. I can't blame you, and you're not wrong. I should be thinking about feeding the old family first, right? Okay. Yeah, John knows what he's talking about.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour. Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
Bought the Fanatec CSL Elite with the load cell pedal part. Yeah. Well, I think I was pissing off somebody behind me there. Oh, finally I got my uniform. You noticed lately trading paints has been really slow, kind of downloading. Don't know what the deal is there. Yeah, no, to be honest, and I think I was discussing this with John J. Johnington last night. The G29 is still pretty new for me. I was using a 15-year-old Momo for like my whole life. It didn't even belong to me for a while, and then for most of its life, and then a friend of mine gave it to me in Canada, and I brought it back on the plane. My wife graciously allowed me to accept it. Whoops. And
Leader's just done a 153.05.
it was actually my wife that bought me this, or didn't buy it, but found the Wheel Stand Pro online, because she was like, "You're not setting that up somewhere and leaving it out in the open for people to see. You know the shame you have for your rig, John? That's the shame, similar shame my wife would have for anybody seeing my wheel and pedals. So they needed to be collapsible and put away." But I suppose it's different shame, because it's like, it's not shame for somebody seeing that you have this, that you spent money on this. I think in my wife's case, it's shame that people would know what her husband's really like. So it's like her choice in life partner is the shame part. What kind of time, Scary, are you getting around Interlagos? And what whereabouts is your I rating sitting at the moment? Because I know you seem to be a little like me, where the I rating goes up and then dips down, and then you get a bunch of wins and gets you back up again. $14.90, yeah.
Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds off the pace.
Yeah, I got that third place tonight. I was up in split 2 as the number 20 car, and gave me 89 I rating for 1/3 place. So it got me up above the 1700s. I've been keeping my I rating above 1600, so my results haven't been fantastic, but I've been just trying to get top 10 finishes, and I've landed a few top 5s this week, and a couple 11th, 12th place. Trying to avoid those, like, 17th place ones where you get wiped out and don't get back. So I'm just trying to
Sector 2 is 1.3.
drive a little bit differently now, where I just,
The leader has just done
instead of trying to win every race, I'm just trying to not lose I rating, I suppose. Gain and then lose, yeah. I would just, I would love to get up to the top split and start racing some of our favorite streamers that we watch on Twitch. Get up into that category. It's gonna be a long road ahead of me, though. I'm still only new at the old Iracing here.
17th place.
Get up to John J. Johnnington's level. Might be there by the time he gets back. Might have a Simatic soon. So you looking at a place, or have you bought a place? Did I reach the 151s? No. I only reached 152 actually in my last race with no draft for the first time. Not in my last race, the first race tonight. Got a 152. So I've been qualifying quite poorly, but I've been finishing well above probably where I should be. Now, potentially, I suppose, yeah. Well, I was watching Dutch Racing UK there, your man, today, and he was saying that he can't do a 151 unless he was sitting in draft. And, potentially I could get a 151 if I was in the draft of somebody that was turning that type of time, I suppose. I haven't been in enough open practice sessions to find out. All my racing this week has actually just been 1528. Yeah, I think I got a 1528 in my first race tonight, so I think that's probably my best as well. Yeah, but 151, that's a serious time. I seem to be just a little off the mark from the top split at the moment.
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 35 Celsius. P19, you're currently 2.5 seconds off the
Well,
leader's
that'll come with
pace.
time.
Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Definitely John J. Johnnington, who's kind of regular here, watching all my streams, can attest to my... I'm a lot better consistency now, which is what I was really focusing on. Not really overall lap time, taking risks, but I seem to be getting a lot more consistent, and that's really what I wanted to focus on to get the I rating up. Yeah, Ben Evans, Headhunter. Yeah, they're seriously good drivers. John, that's one person for you to follow actually on Twitch is Headhunter VF. His name is Carl. I don't know if you ever raced him in Top Split before. He's been around for forever apparently in this game. There's a Carl, begins with a D, his last name anyways. But he races in VR. Doesn't really talk much, but he races in VR on Twitch. So he's a good one to follow. He races Top Split Skippies. Yeah, drunk, yeah.
Sector 2 is 1.1 off the pace.
we at? We're at 11:14 now here, Irish time. Yeah, he's a nice lad actually. I got chatting to him on the stream one night. It was back actually, John, when I was having the issues with the stuttering in my headset, and I was talking to him about it.
P15, good lap.
He was very good. Like in the middle of his race, he was chatting to me about it and giving me things to try, different solutions, and then he came to the same conclusion that pretty much most people would, that my CPU is probably just a little underpowered. But I think I discovered it was the USB 3 thing. Yeah, he's raw on the track, all right. Yeah, him and Ben seem to have a hate-hate relationship. Fun to watch though. Enjoy watching all their streams. Okay, let's get into this race. You know his rivals, yeah. I wonder if there'd be room for that. Maybe we should just start streaming, spectating from Top Split, and pulling up their Twitch channels and showing Top Split races inside and out. Billy Massey, thanks very much for the like. Welcome to Boxroom Racing. We're just jumping into a race session here now. It's just loading up. Just come back out to the camera while that's loading. There we go. Not seeing the chat appear over there in that box, but so let's jump out here. Don't know why. So some technical issues here tonight with all my stuff. Sassy McSassy Pants. Yeah, thanks very much for the follow there last night. Yeah, second split way more interesting. Well, they've been bouncing. Yeah, who cares about top split Skippy drivers? Yeah. Well, they're the ones I watch all the time. But I assume you're running top split. Your I rating is very, very high, up in the 6,000s or something, isn't it? You couldn't be anything but top split. But yeah, that's obviously I've been known to dabble. Yeah, that's obviously where I want to get. But been bouncing between second and third split, and it's an interesting week because this track is bringing out a lot of obviously the hometown crowd, and there's a lot of participation. And it was a very strong third split that we just raced there, 1700 SOF. So does Twitch auto edit swears? I don't know. I don't know if that's something I have to enable or not. Are you seeing them being edited out? Because I do see that on streams. It may be that there is a button that I can press to yeah, there's a button that I can press to say that it's adult, I think. So maybe if I say that it's an adult stream, then it will allow swearing. I don't know. You were in third split yesterday around 1740. Yeah, and that's what the last race was there as well. I was surprised that it was third split, so I just can't tell this week. And I think there's a lot of higher I-rated drivers kind of racing Skip Barbers that normally don't, just because of the track that's in it, you know. Okay, so this practice session is just about to end. We're going to jump straight into qualification. So let's see if I can get myself in the 153s here in qualification. All right, okay. Streamlabs, turn it off and on. Well, we're on Facebook here and YouTube and Twitch. So I don't know if the swears are being edited on all platforms, or yeah, maybe it is just on the actual Streamlabs. I never actually looked into that setting. Okay, let's qualify here. Let's kill this music.
Pit lane speed limit is 72 kilometers per hour.
Oh, so you can turn it on and off on your own thing, John, yeah? That's interesting to know. I'd prefer to see them. I'm the big boy.
Track temps increasing. It's now 46 Celsius.
All right, so let's see what we can do here. A little bit of a slide there. Okay. Maybe slide them tires is not the worst idea. Anyways, get them up to temp. Whatever happened to that auto detection thing where they were meant to punish people for purposely like sliding their tires abnormally on the first qualification lap? I haven't heard or seen of anybody being punished for that. Or was that just kind of like an empty threat a couple updates ago? You get a warning, yeah. All right, okay. Yeah, I haven't had it happen to me yet, anyways. All right, so hopefully we can get a decent time here. Been qualifying really poorly this week, but placing, punching above my weight in my places for driving, or during the actual races, and that's off track there, so that one will count. All right, gotta do better than that. Oh, it's more likely in A-class like series they kind of take more seriously. All right, okay. Yes, because I was watching, Sassy, I was watching one of your streams. Was it from last night? And I saw your first kind of warm-up lap. I was like, oh, man. And you were really kind of turning the car side to side, getting those tires moving. I was thinking, is that something I should be doing? I'd probably just run the car off the track, though, if I tried that. I've seen so many people do that in oval racing. Crashing the car on the pace lap, trying to get some heat in their tires. It's scary with the black flag for turning around, yeah. Okay, I need to make this lap count. First one didn't. Okay, didn't go off the track there. Somebody hits the jet dryer. That jet dryer was the best in Toronto. That's an IndyCar thing, is it? Is that only an IndyCar thing? I don't recall seeing it. The jet dryer thing at Indianapolis when we went to the Formula One. Oh, NASCAR too? Oh, that's right. I did see that. Where one almost had a spin, and he recovered there earlier this season, wasn't it? At Texas? They had like two of them on the track. Blown the debris, the marbles, everything off the road.
The leader's just done it. 153.32.
Juan Pablo, yeah. Doesn't surprise me there. Probably the lightest driver in Formula One history. Yeah, not the best. 154, someone said they're really not the best. Okay. We're starting in the back half. Your quality time tend to be similar to roughly lap 4 or 5 during the race. Yeah, I seem to really improve towards the end of the race. Obviously, I guess the car is lighter, and you know, maybe I'm just settling in more. But yeah, this week specifically, I'm qualifying really poorly, and I'm getting top 5s during the races. I got a top 3 there for in split 2, my first race tonight. Somehow managed to do that, and I was turning 150. I turned at least 1 or 2 152s. So I was pretty happy with that. We got 41 seconds left before the start, and kick on a little bit of music here. And let me have a look at the list of drivers here in VR, see who we got. Oh, Henrik's in here. He's I think Henrik threw a follow there this morning as well. And our old buddy Gunnar is back, John. We've seen Gunnar before in a lot of racing. I've seen him top split racing earlier in the week as well. Guido Sofo as well. We've seen him and Guillermo. So yeah, a few friendly faces anyways, or a few names that we've seen racing us over the last few weeks. So we know some of these drivers anyway. So we're still sitting P12, and P12 will stay, so not too bad. Yeah, a few P1s this week. Yeah, man, nothing like getting a P1, is there? It's been a little bit of time for me. I'm trying to think of when I got the last victory. Was it Nordschleife? Yeah, finish ahead of Gunnar. Yeah, he's P4 anyways. I got a lot of work ahead of me to finish ahead of Gunnar, but that's always the goal, isn't it? He's fast though. He seems to be just a little faster than me in most races I'm in. But okay, let's kill the music. Let's get out onto the grid, and let's see what we can do. So ahead of us, we got the number 9 car. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Naichang. And then behind us, we got the number 8 car, James. Had the P1 low split of 1400. Yeah, man, but a win's a win. That's the way I see it. It's not easy to win. I don't care what split you're in. It's not easy to win. Especially on this track as well, with lots of drafting. You can do a lot of right things, and then somebody be just the right distance coming out of that final corner and take you at the line as well. So you got to do a lot of right things. Yeah, and you have to stay on the track as well. You have to do that at least. Yeah, I think I finished ahead of Gunnar. He had damage, didn't he? Yeah, he's definitely a good target to.
Track temp is 46 Celsius.
To go for
the air
those,
temp is 26 Celsius.
Okay, here we go.
Collins,
Skip
stay
Barber,
calm.
Interlagos.
Go, go, go.
Looks like everybody around me's got a pretty equal start.
Car right. Clear right. Right side.
Hopefully we don't get
Clear right.
rear-ended.
Right
I got
side's clear.
hit from the side there. I'm not dead though.
Car left. Clear left.
Okay, unfortunately, my car seems to be okay from what I can see. Maybe I'm missing a back wing, I don't know. Wow, that sucked.
Start's
Okay.
Let's get settled in.
I don't know what race Jim's watching. That start was not okay. Sure, pressure's off. We're into recovery mode here now. Yeah, I think surviving that wreck was important. It almost seems like every race I've been at this week in Interlagos has something like that where I've got collided and then still managed to pick up some places. Lots of cars in view here, so lots of opportunities to still overtake. Oh, a bit of sliding, no bother. A little bit of drift in there. Might have actually put me in good drafting position here. Get a nice long run.
On your right. Still there. Clear right, 13th place.
I overshot it a little bit. Let's see if I can get back in. Online, I had to take my foot off
Car right.
the gas, hopefully.
Right side's clear.
Okay, he went on the outside.
Had a cut warning. Keep it tidy. Please, Colin. Car left.
Yeah,
Still
needed
there.
to
Still there. Clear left.
yeah, another drifting there. Yeah, Interlagos brings up the crazy in me here. I'm not really driving very well.
Yellow flag.
Okay, nice. This is what we need.
On your right. Still there. Clear
All right, bullied my way through that. May not have been the safest move, but I think it had to happen. Yeah, grass pass.
The leader has just done a 153.05.
All right, let's do this. Making him think here anyways.
Okay, Colin, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. B11.
Oh, and I really didn't set myself up. I was thinking I'd set myself up for this straight away and I didn't do it there. That's okay. There's no rush. It's only a race. Now back out. Might be better to work with Guillermo here. Try and pick up Guido in front of him. I'm ahead of Gunner, am I? Well, that's it then. Race is over. I've accomplished everything I set out to do. I don't even know Gunner. You'd swear I would. I guess you race these people enough and... Yeah, cheers, Scary. Keep focusing there. Need to get this first corner much better. There it is. On Henrik's out.
Okay, Colin, stay close. Wait for him to make a mistake. Car right.
Go down to second gear here.
Still
Take the
there.
inside.
Clear right. Car right. Right side's clear. Nice move, mate. Gonzalez is closing you down. The gap has come down to 0. 1-2-0. Left side, clear left. Car right, clear right.
Oh, come on, man. No business putting his nose in there. That was my line. Yeah. Oh well.
The leader has just done a 152.68.
What can you do, right? So we got Gunner right behind us now. So at least we got that.
The gap to Phillips ahead is now car right. Still there. Clear right, on your right. Right side's clear, B12.
Man, I really made a balls of that. Sorry, Gunner.
No problem, Colin.
Alright, Colin, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line, nail those exits.
Alright.
The next car is Phillips, left side. He's still there. Clear left, on your left, clear left. Clear left, car left.
It's
clear
worth the
left,
1X.
Left side. He's still there. Clear left.
Jim's having none of it. Yeah, you're right. I just took that corner tighter there to not allow a nose to go in on my line. It's probably my fault. Maybe I took it too wide with somebody trying me on the inside. I just didn't think he'd go for it if there was no obvious space. Gunner wanted that inside.
Car right. Hold your line, clear right. On your right.
Here we are again.
Hold your line. Right side's clear. Right, the guy ahead of us is Gonzalez.
He really backed out there and I took it slow, so doesn't seem like he's interested in colliding with me, which is good. Only halfway through the race, so well, not even. No point in taking any more risks yet.
Right side. Right side's clear. Car right. Hold your line. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Car right. Still there. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Car right. your right.
Yeah, boned on this corner now. That was silly.
Car left.
I should have just given up that spot to him.
Clear left.
Hammer time, yeah.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 43 Celsius. Left side. He's still there. Still there. Clear left. On your right. Hold your line.
I think there was room.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Come on, Colin. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
He's got me on the inside there. I won't cut across him.
Car right. Still there. Right side's clear. Leader is just done 152.28.
Came back to a race, yeah. Myself and Gunner here,
Left side.
having a good battle.
Still there.
Seen Gunner a good few weeks
Clear
now
left. Okay,
in
Colin.
different series.
Halfway home. Fuel looks good. Car left. He's still there. On your left. Clear left. V12.
Hopefully we'll have an entertaining finish here between me and Gunner. Leave a lasting impression with him.
Car left. Yellow flag. Watch out. Clear left.
Just let him through. Work with him here, I think. Yeah, he'll want to finish ahead of me next time, that's right. We got this Nick Phillips fella in 11th, so we could get close to our top 10 here again. Man, I really blew that corner again. I'm having serious troubles. Hopefully a bit of drafting here will get me back in with it. It's the only thing saving me at the moment. I think because I'm using a braking zone 2-for-1 pass sending. Yeah. Just got a really bad out on that last corner there. Let's see if I can.
V13.
Get a good exit here. Looks like it. Starting to get that first corner right, I think. Yeah, 154.7 is not a great time for me. And that was a poor corner there. All right, let's figure this out. Let baby Jesus do the braking. No, leave it to him. Oh, what happened there? That looked very dangerous and unpredictable. I seem to be nailing that corner.
Oh, pass him already.
Jim has given me no love here today. Okay, better through there. Is your load cell break? Well, baby Jesus has to be my my piece of rubber in my G29 here. Let's take Gunner's line. Let's do it better than Gunner.
Car left.
There's no one there. There must no one there.
Hold your line. He's still there. Clear left. Come on, Colin. Push, push, push. We can get this guy.
Ah, no. Came right across me. Ah, that sucks. You jinxed me by demanding at the wrong time. Come on, John. Yeah, that was totally my fault. That was just really poor driving, I think. And then I geared down as well when the slide started, so it just like threw my back end around.
The leader's just done it. 152.
Wouldn't have happened if I had Scary's new wheel. Yeah, I'd say my G29 rubber brake is probably more like the devil than baby Jesus. For me and everybody that has to drive near me.
Left side. Still there.
Oh man.
Still there. Still there. Clear left. Don't panic. E16.
Well, so much for my 1700 plus I rating. Let's take the wheel, yeah. Alright, let's get this spot back here, yeah? Better than this. No point pushing it there. Make him think, though. Sad races are sometimes okay, too. I guess you can't win them all, right? And you can't even get 10th place in them all. Which is really what I'm after. Hold that I rating steady. Yeah, that's true. The sad races make the great ones great, and It's pretty emotional for me when I get a victory, a P1, because of all the tough races I've had to battle through, and you know that one small little mistake can lead to such disaster, or even something completely beyond your control.
2 laps remaining.
At least we still got a race here. We got a car in front of us, and we got an opportunity to overtake. So let's have some fun. Let's get around this car.
Car left. Still there. He's still there. He's still there. Clear left. Left side. Still there. Clear left. Clear left. Car left.
A little more aggressive
Clear
here.
left. On your left. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear left. Left side. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Left
Sweep
them enough
left.
space. All right, there we go. Vampire in Brooklyn. Every day we're a sunny day. And what's a sunny day? That's right. Well, I suppose it doesn't mean that he has to be a wise man. It could just be the writer that wrote
Right side.
that script.
Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Clear right. On your right. Clear right.
Okay, setting this up for a bit of fun here. Last lap. Let's move over to the inside. He wouldn't dare do that, would he?
Left side. Clear left. Car right.
There's your over-under.
Still there. Right side's clear.
Oh, he dared. Oh, didn't get that downshift there. Oh, he's lost a bit of space here. This would be a drag race to the finish. I've had a few of these now. Two of them last night. Photo finishes at the finishing line. He's probably got me. Yeah, not much I can do here.
Car right. Still there.
Ah,
Caution. Hold your line. Right side's clear. V14. There we go. It's over. Bring
what
it
can you
back
do?
round.
Well done, Alexander. Great finish. It was a bit of fun anyways. P14, I mean, yeah. Pancakes. All right, what is there to go back and watch? I suppose the start for sure, right? Let's get that out of the way and see what nightmare happened there. we go chopper view here. See exactly. It seems so innocent going into the corner. Oh, yeah, I just got just the byproduct of. There wasn't much to it, was there? Oh, whoops. Crepes make things less clear. Not a mad fan of the crepes. Crepes over here in Ireland is what they call pancakes. Like what I would know as pancakes, they would refer to as American style pancakes. Yeah, that was a silly move by that fella. He just got in. That was completely this guy's fault. Who's this? Yeah, so what can you do there? Just see if there was anything. Was there any other anything else that that happened there? Go back to me. What am I doing? Production values, John. You should be all over me about this. Let's get some music going here. And this lap here, 202. Was there a collision? I can't remember. Oh, this is where I just I spun out, right? Japanese style pancakes, yeah. Oh man, pancakes are amazing, huh? My kids are just unbelievable, unbelievably in love with pancakes. Yeah, they just kind of went slower than I was expecting there. Oh, look at my back wing as well. Yeah, I would have been better off without it. I got a P5 last night with no back wing. Actually, it was no bother not on the car. It's probably slowing me down a little bit here, but sure. Won't use that as an excuse. Well, I got to use something, so sure, I'm going to use that as the excuse. So yeah, it was the back wing. It was all the back wing's fault. And Flybright, thanks very much for the follow. Really appreciate it. And it looks like you're coming to us on Twitch. Yeah, so you're very welcome. Very, very welcome to the show. I'm streaming out here on Twitch, on Facebook, and on YouTube. Just going out to them all just to see what happens. I actually had a I started on Facebook, so I developed a bit of a following on Facebook, but I think most of the people that kind of joined and followed the channel weren't really fans of racing, because I wasn't actually getting that much engagement, even though the follow numbers were getting pretty high. I have been watching Twitch a lot, and I wanted to start streaming here, because this seems to be where the people are that actually care. A lot of lurkers, yeah. But I mean, I'm really only doing this for fun anyways. Just I actually started, was between jobs there for a little while. Worked in the events and kind of TV industry, so I just gave it a go to learn a little bit, you know. 20 people on the channel and nobody speaking, yeah, that's it, and that's exactly the kind of thing I was getting. Was the Skip Barber, what was that question? Skip Barber car the best car overall? I think it's the most fun I've played. Well, I mean, it probably matches my skill level anyways in iRacing. I don't know, it's just a really fun car in iRacing, isn't it? Just really enjoying driving the series and trying to progress, obviously starting at the beginning. Lithium Fox, yeah, thanks very much for stopping by. Appreciate you dropping by the stream. 2 months into iRacing, Skippy has been the most fun by far. Yeah, I had the most fun, and obviously I started in the MX-5, the rookie series, and then into the Skip Barbers. I've dabbled in the Radicals. I find that car, I'm a little better with it now, but it was way beyond what I could control. And the Radicals was fun anyways, but I think my first try of the Radicals was in Mosport, and that downhill kind of left was just absolutely terrifying, so kind of like backed me off the car a little bit, but I think I had some success at the Legacy Silverstone. So Legacy Silverstone, I was doing pretty well with the Radical, and I kind of fell in love with it a little bit more. But yeah, Skippy, I've just liked it. I've tried the USF 2000, that series. I think I got one reasonable finish, but I just can't seem to get the kind of pace. Yeah, I love Mosport. Sassy, what's your thoughts on Mosport? I just really like the track, especially for the Skippy. Myself and John on this channel have been joking a lot about every track having its Moss corner. You know, you're driving Mosport and you just hear incident at Moss corner over and over and over. Yeah, it's drafty. Yeah, that uphill on that Andretti straight is yeah, really drafty. I just really love that track though. I don't know what it is about it. Just lots of good battles, lots of fun on that track. Took me a while as well to get the hang of some tricky corners. I guess unlike how you take corner, like blind corners, I guess, right? There's a couple kind of blind corners that you really have to like lose the fear. Yeah, sure. Yeah, and it doesn't matter flat out. And then the final kind of sequence, there's no room to really pass anybody till you get to that start finish. There's no if the start finish I suppose was longer and you could get the draft back there, then it would probably be more fair. But yeah, it is frustrating there. And I guess in the Skip Barber, because the car is so slow going up that hill, there's just so much time to draft. You know, like in another car. Whoops, sorry about that. Sorry about your ears. In another car, you probably wouldn't have all that drafting time, you know, heading up that hill. Yeah, you can almost make any line work. You just really need to be in the right gear, I think, kind of going through those final S's. You know, 5th and 4th and 3rd kind of going around. Yeah, if you trust the guys around you. Yeah, which I don't. Not when you're driving a Skip Barbie. You can't trust anybody. Yeah. Not great to get side by side, but it is kind of one of those tracks for me where I find I'll just start kind of nailing a corner and I'm just making up time on everybody, especially at the beginning of the week. Just say you start really nailing Moss and your time just starts really going down, you know. Really enjoy that. Geez, this song is a little depressing. I might take it out of the old lineup there. Yeah. Used to NASCAR cars. Yeah, on that track. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. They actually drive, I think, the CASCAR series, which is like the Canadian version of NASCAR. They used to drive that at the Molson Indy in Toronto. And yeah, the CASCAR series used to do their road racing at Mosport. And at the Toronto, obviously Toronto Indy as well. Used to go there every year when I lived in Toronto. So, folks, I think I might wrap that up. Let's have a look at maybe the damage that caused to my iRating. I'll pull that up on the screen here and drag it over. I apologize that I have another camera here that I normally rock, but I've been having super technical difficulties tonight, so we got to stick with this. This is usually just my race cam, but we'll go full screen with this one for the moment. So let's have a look at that that board there. And we'll go right down to the bottom for me. 14th, yeah, minus 39. Oh, look at that! I stayed in the 1700s. So yeah, lost that 13th place, but sure, it really wasn't worth that much iRating, anyways. Yeah, and only a -2. My safety rating has been going down a little bit. Oh, I must have gained a little bit earlier tonight, so not too bad. So let me refresh my actual my actual driver page here. We'll have a quick look at that. So going up and to the right, always good. You know, little dips, peaks and valleys there. So for tonight so far, we had our 3rd place finish there in the second split. And then we had a 10th place finish after an incident. So we clawed our way back to 10th in the 3rd split. And then that was back in second split again. That race finished 14th. So I think it's pretty encouraging that, yeah, sticking above that 1700, that's it. That's my goal at the moment. Yeah, watching the Cup cars in person. Yeah, and especially that, I don't know if you're familiar too much with the Toronto Indy, the Toronto Indy track. It's nothing to write home about, but we used to sit right at the end of the straights where they all have to kind of like turn up off kind of Lakeshore Road, and that's where all the accidents would happen. And the CASCAR series would come flying down there 3 wide trying to go through that corner, and literally only one car could fit through that corner. And these guys are like Three Stooges trying to get around that corner. Like, it's just so funny. You know, so much fun. Yeah. And it kind of even after it turns, it kind of keeps going away and then S's and goes uphill as well. So the cars get really unbalanced. Like they come down the straight, hammer on the brakes, and then I think there's one or two. I think they have a different surface of the road in the corner because the cars actually pull the street tarmac away. Yeah, Rex City stock car. Yeah, well, sure, they're made for that, right? They're made for a bit of fun, right? But yeah, so overall the I rating is 1705. So looking pretty good. I'm sure this chart will update for me tomorrow. Definitely, yes sir, Rubbin's racing. That's it. You know, I never actually been to a NASCAR race myself. I'd love to go. I was in so when I lived in Canada, I went down to Indianapolis to watch Formula One when it was there. It was kind of either go to Montreal or drive down to Indianapolis. We chose Indianapolis, and talking to the people, the locals there, they were like telling us, you should be back here when the big boys are in town, you know, and referring to, you know, NASCAR. You know, I thought that was quite funny, but they were just saying, oh, it's phenomenal, you know. And I could imagine where we were sitting was kind of at the end of the straight where the cars turned off and in, but I could just imagine being up against the fence, you know, with them cars whipping around the track would just be so much fun. It's just such an amazing facility. If you guys have never been to Indianapolis Motor Speedway and you ever get an opportunity to go, I'd highly recommend it. It's just it was such an unbelievable experience for me, and I guess a special one seeing Formula One there, which will probably never happen again, or may not ever happen again. Was pretty cool. So maybe one day I'll get back for the big boys, but I think maybe even the smaller tracks would be a bit more fun for NASCAR, where you can see the entire track from your seat. You know, like something like Bristol would be fun, or even just kind of one of the more, I guess, country tracks. You know, I suppose, I don't know if that's the way you refer to them. Yeah, Bristol looks like an arena. It looks amazing. I bet that would just be phenomenal. You know, all about the tailgating before and after. But yeah, really good fun out there. Okay, so I'm going to wrap it up here, folks. Thanks very much, everybody, for dropping by. John J. Jonington, as always, Flybry, thanks for the follow. You're always very welcome. Billy Massey, thanks for the like. Sassy, thanks for dropping by and throwing some comments down. Really appreciate you being here. And Bob, if Bob is still around, thanks very much for dropping by. Yeah, really nice to meet you. Usually doing the stream here Friday nights, Saturday nights, and then randomly maybe any other nights during the week if time allows me, and if anything happens. So trying to be a little more predictable here, going Friday and Saturday nights anyways, starting 10 p.m. Irish Standard Time or 9 p.m. Irish Standard Time, but definitely by 10 p.m. Irish Standard Time, which I don't know what time zone you're in. That's 5 p.m. Eastern time zone in North America anyways. So there you are. Thanks very much, and we will see you next time on Boxroom Racing. I am your star in VR, the growing concern, growing in iRating, growing in ego, growing in all kinds of areas, growing in stomach, Colin Byrne.